Hello, lovelies. So today we're going to be creating this really cute stargazing moon card. I know, what a weird combination you would think, other than stargazing and moons are in the sky. So we're going to be using the Over the Moon stamp set, item number 14331. That's 14331 with this absolutely adorable little cow. And we're right before the 4th of July, but I have to say there's never not an excuse for me to celebrate with fireworks. I love fireworks. I love everything 4th of July oriented. We're going to also be incorporating the stargazing stamp set, item number 149295, 149295, and you can see this full tutorial on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net, and if you order from me online, I will send you some happy mail with a great little gift inside, so don't miss out. Now, since the 4th of July is right around the corner, I thought it would be fun to create one of my favorite childhood memories. Am I a cow? No. Do I like animals? Yes. Do I like cows? Yeah, they're okay. I know, weird combination. It's okay. But I have an idea. I have a plan even. When I was a little girl, we lived in Santa Maria, California, where the park, they would have all the families get together, and there was a couple of really big parks where I lived, and we would watch the fireworks. And so I remember all the families getting together with their, and we're using the Memento black ink pad, with their kids and watching the fireworks and laying on blankets. And so that was one of my favorite memories as a kid. I thought, why not recreate it? So we're stamping the cow towards the bottom of this piece of white Whisper White cardstock at 4 inches by 5 1/4. That's 4 inches by 5 1/4. Then what we're going to do is we're going to create a really cute scene. What I want to do is I'm going to take my paper snips like so, and I'm going to snip right up to the cow's hooves. Boop. It doesn't have to be perfect. Boop. And I love that our snips are like precision snips. You know, they're nice and sharp and makes it easy. My hands get super tired, so I thought this would be a really fun way to make it without exhausting my hands. I love a good die cut. I love a good punch, but why not just fussy cut it out? Super easy to do. And I'm gonna do that real quick here. Okie dokie artichokes. So here we have taken and cutting out this really cute little cow. And we're gonna take that with our Stampin' Blends markers in the Old Olive, just like so. And I'm going to take the fine tip side. These are alcohol-based markers. And we're gonna go around our little cow here. This way we get a nice clean image. Once you're coloring, sometimes you just go around the image so that you don't go in it. And we're gonna take it off to the sides, just like so. This reminds me of the beautiful green lush grass that we used to lay on. I live in California where we had a nice rainy season this year, but we're still a drought state. So we have a dead yard for our front, or dead weeds for our front grass, which kind of sucks. It does. Okay, now we're gonna take, that was the dark of the blends, and you wanna listen for that snap, and we're gonna take the lighter of the blends, and we're just gonna color it in. And the more you build on color, the more it will blend out those lines. Yes, I see that the lines are there. I actually like the idea of a frame. I want it to kind of frame and create the shadow of the cute little cow. And this card is super cute, super fun. I am super patriotic. There was a joke at church on Sunday when we dressed up for the 4th of July for the children's program that I probably have the most patriotic clothes that a lot of people have seen, because I can come in dressed with something to the flag any time of year. Now this, my Stampin' Blends is pretty dry on this one. I will be ordering a refill. The nice thing is my dark is not dry at all, so it doesn't need to be refilled. I can order them separately. I almost always order them as a pair, so it's kind of nice like that. And I'm gonna go in and just kind of blend out these lines. Give it a second and it will blend itself out. Just so you know, these are alcohol-based markers, so they blend really beautifully. Stampin' Up! Knows that I love color. I think that's the hypothesis on this. They love to give me all the color in the world to create with. And I like coordination. So much like my fashion, I like my crafting to coordinate. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We have a really cute little cow right there. I'm gonna use the blends in the Daffodil Delight just to kind of highlight the bell, just like so. And go in with the lighter of the two Daffodil Delights and color that out. Boop. Then we're going to use the Stampin' Write markers. You can order these in their color families. So this here is the black Stampin' Write marker, and this is the Petal Pink. This is with neutrals, and this is with subtles. So we're going to take and color in the little nostrils on our cow. Then we're going to take and color his little Elvis pompadour, just like so. That was my daughter. She learned the word pompadour and at a young age, as we have an uncle who recently passed who was an Elvis aficionado. He loved Elvis, Uncle Franco. She's a little girl, and she used to be around him all the time, but we don't live near him anymore. Well, he recently passed, so it doesn't matter. But she likes the word pompadour. So when she saw the cows have a pompadour, she thought that was so fun. I thought it's fun too, personally. Grab those hooves. The hooves are always darker. We have a small goat farm, so coloring in with the hooves is just ideal. Oops, don't forget the little hand. Little handsies. Just like so. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, now we're gonna do the fun part. Oh, I'm gonna take a little bit of that Petal Pink, and I want to kind of color on the inside of the ears. That little softening of that will be a sweet addition to this card. Now we have this really cute little cow that's available. Now we're going to set it aside. And I'm using our grid paper underneath because we're going to make a really colorful firework display. Yes, we are. Okay, in order to create this really cute part, I grabbed some ink pads. We're going to need the Coastal Cabana, but we're going to worry about that in a little bit. We're going to use the Pacific Point, the Mango Medley, and the Melon Mambo. These are in your Brights color family. The base of this card will be Pacific Point cardstock, which I scored at 5.5 and then cut at 4 1/4 for an elongated card. So it's going to look just like this, and it's going to open long. That's actually going to give the appearance of a long card. I also encourage you guys to use the Stampin' Chamois. Let me just move this to the side here. I placed my chamois inside of a clear case, and it's wet. It's just water, you guys. Yes, it's kind of funky. It comes out really pretty purple when you get it. You can wash it in the dishwasher. You can wash it in the washing machine. You can have lots of fun with that. And using the Stargazing stamp set, we're going to use these fireworks. I wanted to show you guys how great the Cling stamp set is. So let me just show you. We've already placed these on the Cling material. We're going to pull it off, and I want to put it on my finger and then shake. Look it's not coming off. It's like a dream come true. Fireworks being one of my favorite things. I love all the displays that they can make. So we're gonna start with about the Mango Medley real quick. And we're gonna make sure that the chamois is nice and moist. That little dampness will help with the cleansing of it. So we're gonna come over here. And do you guys ever do the ooh, ah, whenever you're crafting? Oh yeah, it's just like watching a firework. Now, we have that fizzle over there, and actually I think I might put another one just kind of behind the cow over here. Boop. Ooh, ah, that Stargazing stamp set is a distinctive stamp set. So what that means is it creates a variegated color without any effort, which is like my favorite thing. We're gonna take the Melon Mambo, and every time I stamp inside of an ink pad, when I'm done, I clean it in the chamois so that I'm ready to go with the next color. And then kind of place the fireworks, ooh, ah, across the back. Then we're going to close the Melon Mambo. And we're going to take the Pacific Point. Now, night sky here in California. It takes usually after 8 o'clock before the fireworks will start showing, usually 8:30 even. And boom, bah. And so you want to kind of give this variance of color, but it's not going to be like the total dark, dark night sky. It doesn't get super dark really quick here in California, especially during the summer months. Now, this is where we're going to take the Coastal Cabana, and this is a brighter blue. I know, not your typical night sky, but you have fireworks, right? And the fireworks are brightening the sky. So we're gonna take our snips, I started 2 here, and just kind of cut into one of our Stampin' Sponges, just like so. And I have, holding big things makes my hands tired, so that's why I do these little things. And then I tab the corners of the ink pad. And we're just gonna come in and kind of add some color to this and fill it in, because you can layer these. These are all designed to work together. They're in the Brights color family. And when you work in the same color family, you get this coordinated vibe from it. Isn't it gorgeous, you guys? I love this. I have to say, recently my mom passed away and my dad has been gone for 12 years. That when you can think back to anything that was positive growing up, for me it wasn't the best of childhoods. So when I can think back to the positive and remember that, it makes me feel good. So here it's nice and bright, but we're gonna add another layer. We're gonna go in with the Pacific Point. I'm gonna cut another wedge. Even though I can share this same wedge, I don't like to cross my inks. You can rinse these inks. The Stampin' Sponges aren't expensive, so I don't ever feel like I need to. And we're gonna darken the edges on this, just along the edge with the Stampin' Sponge, creating this nice, darker, bright, fun vibe, just like so. And then maybe just add a little bit of right in there. Does this look like a night sky to you? Maybe not. But it's gonna all come together to be a bright way to celebrate the 4th of July. So what we're going to do is taking the Pacific Point cardstock, which I cut again, elongated. I'm gonna insert a liner to the inside. With my snail adhesive. Snail stands for Simple, Neat, Affordable, Inline Adhesive. Did you know that? And we're gonna take that Coastal Cabana, even though we didn't make a firework with it on the front, but I want to incorporate this vibe. And we're gonna take this starburst right here, and we're gonna kind of pop it in. Boop. No right or wrong, no big stress. I'm gonna clean it off in between each one. And you may not send a bunch of cards for the 4th of July, but it is a fun way to celebrate. So then we just take and close this card using your bone folder. I always bone it from behind because it leaves a little shiny line on the front of where the bone impressed upon it. So just like so. We're gonna lay this out. Oh, doesn't it look even better now that it's on top? And then we're gonna take the cow and plate the cow down where we want it. I did not leave a big border. The star of this show is really gonna be the fireworks. So holding the cow down, I'm gonna remove this. Use the snail adhesive. It's a permanent adhesive, but I'll show you what I do at the end to help keep it right where I want it. Boop. Now can you imagine a cute little bunch of kids in Santa Maria, summer sky, and we have a really cute fireworks display. So I'm gonna take this here and I'm gonna take our dimensional adhesives. Our dimensional adhesives do just that. They leave it a little dimension. They give it a little oomph to the card. And then we're gonna place this over. You can even offset it if you had wanted to, but I don't need to. That's called the eclipse technique, in case you didn't know. So here's our cute little card. Oopsie, sorry to bump ya. And I'm gonna take the clear Wink of Stella and just kind of zhuzh. Don't spend too much time because it'll pick up color the more you spend on it, and it'll blend the color. It's a liquid glitter with like a glycerin base. So what you're looking at is this bright, but it will blend colors. You just don't want to do that if you can avoid that. You want these to be distinct kaboomies. Is that a real word? I'm not sure. Then I'm going to take and highlight his eyes right there, his little nose, and his bell. Now I could totally have stamped a greeting anywhere on this, and there's some great ones in both stamp sets. So when you look at these stamp sets, you see Cow's It Going, Dream Big, Party Till the Cows Come Home, Utterly Fantastic, Over the Moon for You. Dream Big might have been a good one. I already put the adhesive, so let's see if I can fake it. If you can dream it, you can do it. Never stop stargazing. I think I'm going to just do Dream Big because he is so cute, this little cow. Having a small farm gives me a lot of opportunities to work with my little fur babies. So what we're going to do is take the Dream Big. We're going to take that Memento ink pad. Again, don't do what I'm doing. I normally would have stamped it before applying it with the adhesive. And we're going to, hopefully this works. Everybody hold your breath, right? Oh, crack. Yep. So let's fix that. What I'm going to do is very simple. Okay, so just grabbing a scrap piece of paper, and we're going to grab the Dream Big. We're going to stamp that just like so. Then we are going to, and that's using the Memento again, we're going to use the classic label punch. It's nice and snug. And pop. I always think pop goes the weasel, right? Then just take the light Stampin' Blends in the olive and kind of make it look like you were supposed to do this. I'm great at faking boo-boos. I can fix any boo-boo. There we go. Then we're going to take the dimensional adhesive and place it, well, let's see where the words were. Hold on one second. Dream Big is over here. And let's cover our boo-boo. So, can you see me? I just want to make sure here. Let's take a look. Perfect. Now cover the Dream Big. We're going to use another dimensional directly behind it. And yes, it's hanging over. I kind of want that to make it look intentional. Again, great way to cover any boo-boos with a punch. So here you go. Here's a really cute Dream Big handmade card, sure to wow anybody in your life. And it does have just a dash of sparkle right to it. Can you see that? Sometimes you can see it better without the additional lights. Let's see here. Ooh, there you go. You might be able to see it just a smidge better. So I hope that this 4th of July that you feel blessed. We have upcoming our Soldier Card fundraiser where we do a big event for our Soldier Care program that we do. We send care packages every month to our deployed troops. So it's very exciting. So I hope that you enjoy this and that it inspires you to create and send a 4th of July card even if you don't normally. Because let's just admit, that's kind of awesome. Have a great one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.